What's going on, guys? So, I just got done a little bit ago going to the cinema and watching the newest movie. So, I finally got to see Send Help after multiple rave reviews. You guys know I'm a big Sam Raimi fan, and I will say horror is not always my favorite genre, but I have seen some horror movies in recent time that I'm really a big fan of. I have a review for Final Destination Bloodlines coming in the next day or so. It should be out probably tomorrow. And I have a lot of thoughts to share on that one as an only semi-horror fan. Because I had an interesting experience with horror movies because I was watching movies like because I used to work at Valley Scare, so I'm used to the scare tactics. But this movie being both psychological and this is Sam Raimi's return. It has been several years since Sam Raimi has got to make a rated R horror film. This is horror, and comedy and thriller combined. And so, if you don't know this movie, guys, this is Send Help, directed by Sam Raimi, music by Danny Elfman, surprisingly returning after Night Before Christmas. He also wrote the Batman score for, of course, Batman '89, as well as he's also done the Batman score in the Flash movie. So he's a great composer, and I always love hearing Danny Elfman. This time with a really different score, and this movie stars Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien. And this movie is just like the trailer advertised. Basically, Rachel McAdams is a loyal employee that is trying to climb her way to the top of the ladder, and she's constantly being harassed and bullied by her boss because her boss underappreciates her. And Dylan O'Brien plays a great asshole. You really get the vibe that he can deliver on that assholeness, and I really like that. I really think they did a good job developing that feeling. Like Dylan O'Brien does a phenomenal job in this movie being the asshole, and throughout the movie you get this sense of like these two people. They go through some crazy stuff where they both very much like. I like how Rachel McAdams is much better on the survival stuff here than that of Dylan O'Brien. But they both bring interesting dynamics. I love how crazy and psycho Rachel McAdams goes in this movie. And this movie shows to me that Rachel McAdams is going to be in a lot more big films moving forward, because here she steals the show in this movie. While Dylan O'Brien is great as the asshole, I just kind of loved how psychotic and psycho Rachel McAdams goes. And I think she has a decent future in the horror genre as well as maybe in the DCU. I could see some Poison Ivy vibes in this movie that definitely leads away. But overall, love Send Help. Another great Sam Raimi win. The writing is amazing. I love the humor, but upsetting stages at times. And when there is action in this film, even though it's more serial killer-esque action, it's quite good. I really enjoy Send Help. One of my favorite movies I've seen in 2026 so far. I gotta give it a 9.